Welcome back to Auto Car Review, where we dive deep into the most exciting cars shaping the future of the automotive world while paying tribute to the legends of the past. Today, we have something incredibly special, a car that many thought would never return but is here to blow minds and shake the ground beneath our feet. We are talking about the 2026 Plymouth HemiCuda, a name that sends chills down the spines of muscle car enthusiasts, a legend reborn for the modern era. This isn't just a car, it's a resurrection of one of the most iconic American muscle machines ever built. And it has been reimagined for a new generation without losing the raw spirit of what made the HemiCuda unforgettable in the first place. To truly understand the magnitude of this car, you have to go back to the early 70s, when the original HemiCuda stormed the scene with its monstrous 426 Hemi V8 engine. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement, a purebred performance beast that demanded attention at every drag strip, every street corner, and every showroom it entered. Fast forward more than 50 years later, and Plymouth has been brought back from the shadows with one mission in mind, to reintroduce the HemiCuda as the king of modern muscle cars. And in 2026, it has finally happened, and the results are nothing short of spectacular. The very first thing you notice is the design. The 2026 Plymouth HemiCuda has managed to do the impossible. It blends classic heritage with futuristic aggression. At the front, you'll see the unmistakable wide stance, a bold split grille with modern LED headlights seamlessly integrated into the retro-inspired body lines. The designers clearly wanted you to recognize this as a Cuda from a mile away, and they nailed it. The iconic shaker hood scoop is back, proudly sitting above the beast of an engine. And yes, it's fully functional, feeding cold air into the power plant. The long muscular hood, the flared fenders, and the aggressive stance scream old-school muscle, while the sharp LED lighting signatures, carbon fiber accents, and aerodynamic enhancements bring it firmly into 2026. It's as if Plymouth took a time machine, grabbed the best of the 70s, and fused it with modern engineering brilliance. Now let's talk about what lies under that hood, because this is where the HemiCuda earns its name and respect. The base engine is already impressive. A 6.4-liter naturally aspirated Hemi V8 delivering around 540 horsepower, but the real headline grabber is the top-tier supercharged 6.9-liter Hemi V8 that pushes out an insane 850 horsepower and 860 pound-feet of torque. Yes, you heard that right, 850 horses of raw, unfiltered muscle car power in a world that is rapidly moving toward hybrids and electrics. Plymouth knew that if they were going to bring back the HemiCuda, it couldn't just be another fast car. It had to be outrageous, it had to honor the legacy, and it had to remind everyone what true American muscle feels like. And this car absolutely delivers, but Plymouth isn't blind to the times we're in. They know electrification is becoming the norm, so for those who want something different, there's also a hybrid performance variant. This one combines a smaller twin-turbo V6 with electric motors for a total output of 700 horsepower, giving you incredible acceleration and efficiency while still keeping the spirit of performance alive. There's even talk of a limited fully electric version in the works, but make no mistake, the heart and soul of the 2026 HemiCuda is still that legendary V8 rumble that enthusiasts crave. Performance numbers are as wild as you'd expect. The flagship supercharged Hemi V8 takes the HemiCuda from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds, and it blasts through the quarter mile in under 11 seconds. Top speed is rated at 205 miles per hour, making it not just one of the fastest muscle cars ever produced, but also one of the most capable on the track. Thanks to modern suspension systems, adaptive dampers, electronic stability control, and massive Brembo brakes, this HemiCuda doesn't just go fast in a straight line, it can actually corner with confidence, something the original models never really cared about. Plymouth engineers knew they had to deliver more than nostalgia. They had to make this car competitive in a modern world where performance means handling agility and precision as much as raw horsepower. Slide into the interior and you're greeted with a cabin that strikes a perfect balance between retro cues and cutting-edge technology. The dashboard has that classic horizontal layout reminiscent of the old HemiCudas, but now it's infused with digital brilliance. A massive, customizable digital gauge cluster displays everything from performance metrics to navigation, while the central infotainment system runs the latest Uconnect software with support for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless updates, and even performance data recording. You can literally track your lap times, drag strip runs, and engine stats with a few taps of the screen. The seats are heavily bolstered yet comfortable, available in leather, Alcantara, or even retro-inspired vinyl for those who want the old-school vibe. And yes, you can still get it with a pistol grip style shifter for the manual transmission, a nod to the legends of the past. For those who prefer convenience, there's also an advanced automatic with paddle shifters that delivers lightning fast. Gear changes. One thing Plymouth got absolutely right with this car is customization. The 2026 HemiCuda comes with an array of classic color options inspired by the original lineup Plum Crazy Purple, Tour Red, Limelight Green, Hemi Orange, and, of course, the iconic Black Velvet. Customers can even choose from a variety of stripe packages, shaker hood options, and wheel designs ranging from retro-styled chrome wheels to massive lightweight forged alloys. It's a car that lets you make it truly yours, just like the original. 70s models where personalization was key, driving the new HemiCuda is an experience unlike anything else on the market. The moment you start that V8, the deep growl fills the cabin and shakes the ground beneath you. It's raw, it's visceral, and it's emotional in a way that so many modern cars fail to capture. Press the throttle, and you're launched forward, with brutal force pinned to your seat as the supercharger whine mixes with the roar of the HEMI. But what makes it even better is that, unlike the old days where handling was an afterthought, the 2026 HemiCuda feels planted, controlled, and confident even at high speeds or through sharp corners. It's the perfect marriage of classic muscle brutality and modern-day finesse, of course. With great power comes great competition, and the HemiCuda isn't entering the scene quietly. It's going up against some heavy hitters like the Dodge Challenger Hellcat Redeye, the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, and the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. But what sets the HemiCuda apart is its unique position as a reborn legend. It's not just another muscle car. It's the revival of a nameplate that carries weight, history, and passion behind it. Plymouth has done something extraordinary by giving enthusiasts a car that respects its roots while looking ahead. And, in many ways, the HemiCuda feels like the muscle car many people have been dreaming of but never thought they'd see again. For collectors, this car is already being called a future classic. Limited production numbers mean that owning one will be something truly special, and values are expected to skyrocket in the coming years. The combination of heritage, performance, and rarity is a recipe for instant desirability. Whether you're buying it to drive hard on the weekends or to park it in a collection, the 2026 HemiCuda is destined to be remembered as a milestone in the muscle car revival era. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, the 2026 Plymouth HemiCuda isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's a statement that muscle cars are not dead, that raw V8 power still has a place in the world, and that history deserves to be celebrated and reimagined. Plymouth has managed to bring back not just a name, but a feeling, an emotion, and a lifestyle. And for enthusiasts who have waited decades to see the return of the HemiCuda, this car is everything they could have hoped for and more. So, to wrap it all up, the 2026 Plymouth HemiCuda is a masterpiece of modern muscle. It's a car that honors the past, dominates the present, and secures its place in the future. With jaw-dropping power, unmistakable design, cutting-edge technology, and the timeless Hemi soul, it stands as one of the most exciting automotive revivals in recent memory. Whether you're a die-hard moper fan or just someone who appreciates great cars, the HemiCuda is proof that legends never die, they just come back stronger. Thanks for watching Autocar Review. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Plymouth HemiCuda, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss more reviews on the hottest cars hitting the roads and tracks. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your passion for cars alive.